The war between Ukraine and Russia continues in full force. What you're watching is just 1 week on the Eastern Front. FPV drone after FPV drone, methodically striking targets. No massive offensive, no single decisive moment, just constant pressure, relentless, precise, unstoppable, across multiple engagements. Russian soldiers are targeted again and again. This isn't regular infantry. This is Alpha Group, the elite special operations unit of the SBU, one of the most experienced and battle-tested forces in this war. And in just 1 week of March, over 1,800 Russian troops removed from the battlefield. Special operations, drone warfare, same unit, same week. This is a new kind of warfare, where elite units don't just fight on the ground, they dominate from the sky. So think about it. If special forces are now fighting primarily with drones, is this the future of all special operations? Or just the beginning of something even more extreme? Just look at this pilot's skill. An unmanned aerial vehicle operator from the 71st Independent Jaeger Brigade sets up an ambush with an FPV drone and immediately targets a Russian soldier fleeing on a motorcycle. A chase ensues. The rider tries to escape the UAV by weaving at full speed, but the operator stays right on his tail, coolly and precisely closing the gap meter by meter. A soldier being chased by a drone, spotted on the road. He starts running, changing direction, trying to escape, but there's nowhere to hide, no cover. The drone keeps coming, closer and closer. He slows down, and in the end, it catches him. Would you be able to escape? What's happening in these videos is quite different. A Ukrainian soldier picks up an unexploded drone that has fallen in his area and throws it out the window.
Йобаний в рот. Дивись. Старлінк, сука. На нього кидай нахуй. Викидувати похуй? Викидуй похуй. Іди заважай. Вона там не дерева зависне нахуй.
He has no idea he's being watched. A Russian soldier moving through the Donetsk region, on foot, no rush, completely unaware that an FPV drone is tracking his every step. The operator holds back, waits, follows. The soldier keeps moving, then turns toward a ruined building and steps inside. That's when the drone moves. It follows him straight through the opening and detonates inside. No warning, no second chance. This is what it means to operate in a battlefield where the sky is never empty. If a drone can follow a soldier into a building, is there any position left that offers real protection? Let us know below. This is a compilation of recent strikes. Ukrainian 414th Separate Strike Brigade, known as Magyar's Birds, back in action. FPV drones take to the sky, searching, scanning, hunting. Targets appear. Russian infantry, caught in the open. No cover, no time. The drones move in fast, low, direct, precise. One strike, then another, dozens of targets engaged. Relentless pressure from above. This is what constant drone presence looks like. No pause, no safety, no escape. So think about it. If drones are always watching, always ready, how do soldiers even move on a battlefield like this? Night falls, but the battlefield doesn't sleep. In the darkness, Ukrainian forces move in. The air bomber unit of the 30th Mechanized Brigade begins its hunt. Using drones equipped for night operations, they scan the ground below. Heat signatures appear, targets identified. No warning, no time to react. One by one, Russian soldiers are hit in the dark. They can't see it coming. They can't hear it in time, only the impact. This is night warfare at its most ruthless. So think about it. If drones can find you even in complete darkness, where can you hide? Take a close look at the soldiers under drone attack. What stands out immediately is their condition. Many of them appear unarmed. Others are poorly equipped, lacking even basic gear. There's no sign of proper support. No vehicles moving in. No resupply. No reinforcements. On this part of the front line, logistics seem to have completely broken down. And without logistics, an army can't function. These soldiers are left on their own, exposed, vulnerable, and constantly watched from above. Every movement risks being detected. Every second could be their last. And when the drones arrive, there's nothing they can do to fight back. Only one option remains: hide and hope they're not seen. But on a battlefield filled with drones, even hiding may not be enough. This time, the target isn't on the ground, it's in the sky. A Ukrainian drone from the Tashka unit takes off, armed with something unusual, a net gun. Instead of destroying, it captures. Enemy reconnaissance drones appear overhead, watching, tracking, gathering intel, but not for long. The Ukrainian drone moves in, carefully closing the distance. Then, the shot. A net is fired mid-air, entangling the enemy drone. No explosion, no second chance. One by one, multiple Russian recon drones are taken down, silently, efficiently. This is a different kind of air combat. Drone versus drone. 6 confirmed kills, 1 downed Russian hexacopter, all in a single operation. Ukraine's 42nd Mechanized Brigade, call sign Perun, was active in the Novopavlovsk direction. Their drone teams first took down a Russian hexacopter mid-air, then immediately shifted to a strike on enemy infantry in the same area. No pause, no reset. Target, engage, move on. 6 Russian soldiers didn't walk away from that engagement. When drone units can take down enemy drones and strike infantry in the same operation, has air superiority on this battlefield shifted permanently to whoever has the better drone team? Let us know. This is something different. Not 1, not 10, but 43 drones in a single day. Ukrainian Pozipaki unit, operating with the 39th Anti-Aircraft Missile Regiment in the southern direction, sets a new record. Using their General Chereshnya interceptor drones, they take the fight into the sky. Recon drones, strike drones, all hunted down. Bliskavka, Lancet, Mavaki, even Knyaz Vishchi Oleg, one by one, eliminated. This isn't defense anymore. This is aerial domination. The sky itself is now contested, and survival depends on who controls it. So think about it. If dozens of drones can be destroyed in a single day, how long can any drone operation survive in this environment? Stop them before they even leave the ground. That's exactly what Ukraine's first separate SBS Center, 14th Regiment, did. As Russian operators were preparing to launch their Shahed and Gerber drones over Donetsk, Ukrainian FP-1 kamikaze UAVs were already inbound. The strike hit at the source. No interception mid-air, no scrambled air defenses, just a direct hit on the launch point before a single enemy drone could climb into the sky. The unit's message afterward was direct. We stopped the enemy before the Shaheds ever took off. Fewer drones will fly toward our cities tonight. This week, Russian strikes had once again hit civilian areas in broad daylight. This operation was the response. Neutralizing drone operators at the launch point versus intercepting drones mid-flight. Which approach do you think is more effective in the long run? Let us know below. 1 month ago, 1 FPV drone, 1 BM-21 Grad gone. The Grad is no small target. 40 launch tubes, 122mm rockets, capable of saturating entire areas within seconds. A system that has caused devastating damage throughout this war. Magyar's birds put an FPV drone straight into it. A small group, no losses. 1 prisoner, 1 tank destroyed, 1 ammunition vehicle gone. Ukrainian National Guard fighters stormed into the village of Motizhin in the Kyiv Oblast, moved fast, hit hard, and pulled back clean. One Russian soldier captured, identified as Shamil Magomedov. One killed, one wounded on the Russian side, and the entire operation was recorded by a drone overhead. That's everything for today's video. But before you go, here's where things stand right now. March 28th, 2026. Russian forces currently control roughly 20% of Ukrainian territory. Over the past 4 weeks, that number actually decreased. Russian forces lost approximately 4 square miles of territory they had previously held. A small shift, but a shift nonetheless. In early 2026, Ukraine achieved its most significant gains on the battlefield in over 2.5 years. At the same time, Ukraine has carried out more than 110 drone strikes on targets within Russian territory since January. These strikes have hit energy infrastructure, ammunition depots, and military production facilities. If you've watched this far, please leave a comment. Tell us which video impacted you the most today, and if you're new here, subscribe. We're covering this conflict as it unfolds. We have no agenda, just footage and facts. See you in the next video.